team. You know, I always want to sell our team. I'm very, very fortunate, very honored to be able to coach this football team. I really like them. I like the type of kids that we've been able to maintain over the last few years at Tarleton, and they're probably the hardest working football team that I've been around. You know, we practice in the spring. The training room opened at 4:45 a.m. and we haven't had a kid late or miss, and being able to get our practice in before school, and we've seen a lot of changes on and off the football field with our grade point averages and the success that we're having in that area. We're just excited. I've got a lot of kids coming back. We have 27 kids on our team that have started at least 2 games and over 40 lettermen coming back. So, those guys have played a lot of football. Over our first 16 games that we started when I became the head coach, we were 3-13. And since that date now, we're 12-4, and 4 of those losses coming by a total of 12 points. So we're close there. We've got to eliminate the mistakes that cause us to lose in big games and be able to overcome. But I just want to say thanks to Coach Reisman's here, and Coach, it's an honor to be able to work for you. Not many people have opportunity to work with anybody in the world. It's awesome, and your advice and leadership, and I think that's a big thing that I get is an AD that's also a coach and has really helped bridge that gap. But we're excited. I feel like I have a great football team coming back, and I'm just honored to be able to coach these guys. And we'll see where it happens at the end of the year.
All right, our first question will go to Clifton Rhodes, a local product from right here in Fort Worth. Tarleton ranked 2nd in passing offense last season. Tell us a little bit about your role in the air attack.
Well, in the air attack, I see my role as just getting the job done, being at the right spot at the right time, and catching the run.
Which game on your schedule this year are you looking forward to, and why?
I'm looking forward to all of them because I see us on top every day, all day. So I'm looking forward to all the games.
Moving down the line to Sean Phillips, defensive back from Duncanville. So many teams in the Lone Star Conference are pass first, throw second. What is the key as a defensive back to trying to shut down the passing attacks that you see week in and week out?
You just got to have confidence, You got to play with great technique that the coach teaches you. And you got to know once quarterback say, hey, you got to be very confident in what you do. Can't be timid in any aspect to be a DB.
You'll be a senior at Tarleton State this year. Looking back on your collegiate career, what's your favorite memory from your time at TSU?
Honestly, my favorite memory is just after every game we win. It's just the environment after the game. It's just how things are after the game. It's nothing like the feeling when you win the game.
All right, thanks to Sean. Coach, back to you. In your first 3 years as the Texans head coach, your team has improved their Lone Star Conference finish each year. What are your goals for this year's team?
We talked about that. We're not going to set goals. Our main thing that we're talking about right now is that every play and every moment of your life has a history of itself. And God didn't equip us with eye in the back of our head. We're just going to get up and attack the next play, the next breath, the next moment with a positive thing. One thing that we've changed is I've told them, I never want to catch them looking at the scoreboard. No matter where we're at, if we're down or we're up, we're going to let that play be in the past. We've got great continuity. Our offensive coordinator and defensive coordinator are here, and we've been together for a long, long time. With Justin Kerrigan and Henry Cofer, we got great continuity on the coaching staff. Not many times, the continuity that I have with those 2 guys, that they go out and try to make each other better every day, and they believe in the vision and the goal that we started 3 years ago. And we're just going to take it one day at a time, one breath at a time, one moment at a time, and that's what we've been able to improve every year, is because we have learned from our mistakes, and we've got to eliminate it. The little mistakes that cost us last year, but I've got a team that does it. You've got 87 kids that are on campus right now, and that's a great commitment from your football team. But you can't do anything with them, and it's all volunteer workouts, and to see them hold each other accountable every day and push each other. Last night I went to a restaurant there in town and walked in and we had 10 kids sitting there eating dinner together, and I realized right then that the changes that we wanted to make 3 years ago is starting to take place.
And give us, if you will, your thoughts on the Lone Star Football Festival and your opponent, Midwestern State.
It's a great opportunity. Be our first game opening up that night. You know, it's a great environment. But you know, anytime that you can play in the biggest stage in football, you've got to be excited about it. But you know, when the ball kicks off, you could be playing in a stadium that holds 10 people. You know, the game of football is played. You know, we don't realize what the environment is. Playing Midwestern State, it's a great opportunity. Coach Maskell has done a great job over at Midwestern and always has a great team. I had an opportunity to working for Bill for 7 years, and we had a great run there together, and it's prepared us. But you know, I'm just excited about whoever we may play. Just you know, I'm excited to get the season going on. We come into camp. We don't play for 30 days from the time we report to camp, so we'll be looking forward to playing a game after 30 days of practice.
Well, thank you, Coach. Coach Fowler, Clifton, Deshaun, thanks for being with us this morning. Best of luck in the 2013 season. Thank you.
Thank you.